I have three predictions for Bitcoin in 2024. The first prediction is that the spot Bitcoin ETF will get approved by the SEC. It's rather a consensus among all the so-called experts, pundits, and YouTubers in the cryptocurrency market. Yeah, so if you look at the history of BlackRock's ETF filings track record, BlackRock's almost never fail in their ETF applications. And so based on the experts' opinions from various sites, so it's almost 100% that the spot Bitcoin ETF will get approved, like probably by the end of this month or next month. Personally, I hope they don't approve the Bitcoin ETF because I have not accumulated enough Bitcoin, but this is not something I can influence. This is not something I can control. So yeah, I just have to live with it. So yeah, it's rather sad. Yeah, I know I'm being selfish here for praying that the Bitcoin ETF won't get approved, but because this goes against my personal interest. Yeah, I mean, people are selfish, but I know that the faster the spot Bitcoin ETF gets approved, then this will accelerate the growth of the crypto industry. But yeah, the downside is definitely that, let's say if you are just a small retail investor, you don't have enough capital to accumulate enough Bitcoin, and so if the spot Bitcoin ETF gets approved this year, then this will have a huge impact on this coming bull market cycle. Then this very important bullish catalyst, you can't use it in the next bull run. So it's like if you don't have enough Bitcoins yet, and then now that the spot Bitcoin ETF catalyst is already being used up, then you won't have it anymore. So it's a bit of a waste if you're a small retail investor. But I mean, that's life. We can't control whether it will get approved or not. So basically, yeah, the prediction is still that the spot Bitcoin ETF will get approved by the end of this month or next month, like it or not. Then, my second prediction for Bitcoin is that we won't see a major surge in Bitcoin price even after the ETF approval, because based on the options market data, this is already priced in. So most likely we won't expect a major spike in Bitcoin price when we see the spot Bitcoin ETF gets approved. Usually we like to look at the options data because the options traders are considered like more professional than most retail traders. So that is why we need to look at the options data, even though we might not be trading the cryptocurrency options. However, we also should not underestimate the long-term impact of the spot Bitcoin ETF on the price of Bitcoin. Because if you look at the history of gold, gold enjoyed a crazy super bull market after the gold ETF was being approved in 2004. So the price of gold went up by like 5 times in less than 10 years after the gold ETF was being approved. So if history repeats again, we might see something similar happening to the digital gold, which is Bitcoin. So yeah, I mean, I will still, how should I put it? I think I will still stick to my original plan. Like I will still sell away my Bitcoin during the peak of 2025. I will just stick to my plan even if the spot Bitcoin ETF is approved, because I know some YouTubers, they are saying that, let's say if the spot Bitcoin ETF is being approved, then we might have a new super bullish cycle for Bitcoin over the next 10 years or so, and then the 4-year cycle will get broken. Like we won't expect to see a correction in 2026. That means the bull market will like last forever, just like what happened to gold, like in the period of less than 10 years after the gold ETF was approved. But yeah, I mean, I think I will not try to bet against the 4-year cycle. So I will still sell away most of my crypto coins by the end of 2025. So this is just my trading plan. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to bet against the 4-year cycle. Okay, then let me talk about the third prediction. My third prediction for Bitcoin this year is that we will see a new high for Bitcoin by the end of 2024, because this is what happened to Bitcoin in every 4-year cycle. Like Bitcoin will reach a new high during the halving year. So this is what happened in every previous cycle. So I believe that this could happen again in this cycle. Yeah, but personally, I don't expect Bitcoin to hit above 100K. I mean, this is just my personal prediction, my personal feeling without any basis. So because I just feel that 100K is a rather strong psychological resistance. So maybe we won't hit above 100K by the end of this year, but definitely we will see Bitcoin hitting above 100K in 2025. Of course, I have also seen big institutions like Standard Chartered. They keep saying that they expect to see Bitcoin hitting above 100K by the end of this year. But anyway, no matter what, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin below 100K. So I'm also not selling my Bitcoin in 2024. At the very least, I will wait until 2025. Then I will decide, when to get out for Bitcoin and other crypto altcoins as well. So anyway, yeah, here is my sharing for today. Yeah, I will just stop here for today. Bye bye.